Hey everybody, hope you are all fine. Welcome to OMSAIRAM YouTube channel. Through this video today, I would like to discuss or explain you 25 redundant expressions that we use in our daily language or communication. My dear friends and students, why should we use longer expressions or words when there is a lot of possibility to convey all the information in brief, or using a few words when we use many words or longer expressions that may confuse the people of whom we are talking to. So, what's the meaning of the word redundant? That means unnecessary expressions, useless expressions. So, let us convey our thoughts or ideas in a short or brief way, so that we will be clear for the people to listen to us and understand. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, let us see 25 redundant words you need to cut from your expressions. Okay, my dear friends and students, speaking is a skill like swimming, driving, or riding a bike. The only way one can be proficient in speaking English is to actually keep talking, because language develops as we speak it. It is said that the best method to become a good writer is to keep writing. Similarly, the ideal way to speak English or speak like a native speaker is to keep speaking with the correct accent and grammar. So be confident. Why? Why would you use extra words and longer expressions that can confuse the reader? So you can convey the same using a few words. Let us see what are the 25 unnecessary or useless words we are using in our daily communication. After watching this video, I am sure that you will be avoiding them. Shall we proceed? Okay. See here. General, public. Both mean same. So we cannot use general public. Just use public. What does public mean? The meaning of public is ordinary people in general. So no use of using general. That is a redundant word. That means useless or unnecessary word. Next, instead of using absolutely, use certain, sure, essential, guaranteed. Use any one of these. The words certain, sure, essential or guarantee by nature are absolute. Okay. So need not use absolutely certain, absolutely sure, or absolutely essential, absolutely guaranteed. That is not required. That is a redundant word. Let's avoid it. Next, some of us say free gift. By its definition, gift is free. Somebody gives us on some special occasion. Okay, free of cost. So don't use free gift. Just use gift. Next, some of us often say or use foreign imports. Imports are products which originate in a foreign country. What we are getting from other countries is nothing but imports. So foreign is not necessary here. Don't use this. Only use imports. Foreign is a redundant word here. Unnecessary word. First and foremost. Most of us use this first and foremost point. I would like to speak is, they begin like this. So foremost itself refers to the first position. First position. So first and foremost is not an acceptable usage. So it is a redundant word. It comes under redundancy, the practice of using unnecessary or useless words. So cut it short as foremost. Don't use first and foremost. Next, few in number. We add few in number. So few is nothing but that refers to a small number, a negligible number. Thus, we do not need the modifier in number. Don't use few in number. Okay, that's not required. So, if you are using so, avoid it. That comes under redundancy. Next, empty space. Space refers to a continuous area or expanse which is free, available, or unoccupied. It is essentially empty. Otherwise, how can you use it? What is the use of that space when it is occupied? Don't use empty space. Okay, just use space. Avoid it. Extract same. Same means exact. Exact. Same means exact. If it wasn't exactly same, we would call it similar. So don't use exact same. Exact mean nothing but same only. So just cut it short, same. Next, current trend. And most of us say, when you find people doing something and they go crazy or mad, it's current trend. But trend refers to the current general course or tendency or attitude of the people. So don't use current trend. Just use trend. It is not acceptable. It is not necessary. It comes under redundancy. Next, completely surrounded. Completely filled, destroyed, finished, opposite. We often use these words. So, something which is filled, surrounded, destroyed, or completed is completely so. Opposites are not always diametrically so. At the modifier is unnecessary. Don't use completely after surrounded, filled, destroyed, finished, opposite, etc. So, avoid these unnecessary uses. Compete, and we often say compete with each other. So, grammatically is not correct. It comes under redundancy. Use of unnecessary words or expressions, longer expressions. Compete itself means to strive to gain or win something by establishing superiority over others. So, we don't use compete with each other or compete with one another. Just use compete. Okay, it may seems to be correct when you are speaking, but it is 100% wrong. Next, collaborate, join, collaborate, join, merge, combine, fuse, together. We should not use together with these words: collaborate, join, merge, combine, fuse, etc. To specifically say that you are collaborating or merging together is to imply that there is some other way to collaborate or merge. So, the words mean to work together in association. So, don't use together after collaborate, join, merge, combine, fuse, etc. Close proximity or scrutiny. This also comes under redundancy. Proximity means close in location, okay, within the reach, and scrutiny means close study or observation. So, don't use once again close. Say either proximity or scrutiny. Okay. Circulate. We don't use around the preposition after circulate, because circulate means to move about freely through a closed system or area. Blood circulates, okay, throughout our body. So, here circulate after around is not required. Cameo means appearance. So, the word refers to the appearance of a distinguished actor as a small character in a play or film. So, don't use appearance which itself means the same. This comes under redundancy, unnecessary uses. ATM. Some of us say, I am searching for an ATM machine. ATM itself is, what is the abbreviation or full form? Automated teller machine. The full or expanded form of ATM is automated teller machine. So M stands for machine. So we don't use again ATM machine. It comes under redundancy. Anonymous, stranger. An anonymous person is by definition a stranger or unknown person. So there is no use of using anonymous again with stranger. Okay, please avoid it. All time record, and most of that in cinema and in any competition we use this word, all time record. Record itself refers to the sum of past achievements or performances over all time. So all time is not necessary when the word itself convey the same. So just use record. Okay, you can use excellent, magnificent, okay, new, etc., but don't use all time. Advance planning or warning or reservations. So the mentioned actions such as planning, warning, reservations only take place before a certain event occurs. Using advance in superfluous means additional, extra. Don't use advance planning, advance warning, advance reservations. Okay, this comes under redundancy. Try to avoid in your communication. Add up. Up is used redundantly here as it does not add to the meaning. So after add, up is not necessary. Just use add or added. That's it. Next, ask. Don't say ask a question. To ask means to pose a question, to ponder a question. Just don't use again a question after the verb ask. Okay, it is unnecessary usage. Don't use such redundant words. Basic necessities, fundamentals, essentials. Necessities, fundamentals or essentials are by their very nature basic or elementary. The words themselves convey same. So there is no need of using basic again with the necessities, fundamentals, essentials, etc. Avoid this. Brief moment or summary, and most of us use this. A summary or moment is by definition brief or concise. Okay, not elaborate. So don't use once again brief before the words moment or summary. Next, different kinds. Kinds refers to a variety or types which are essentially different from each other. So what's the need of using different kinds again? Don't use different. Okay, different at several is not necessary before the word kinds. If you are using so, you are using it as redundant. Each and every, and it's common with us to use this kind of expression. Each and every. Each means specifically every person or object. So don't use again every after each. Okay, my dear friends, hope you have understood this and try to observe these words as you are watching the video. If you are using these words in your communication, in your day-to-day speaking, avoid them and try to speak more formally and fluently. Have a nice day. Thank you.